That's Lola Young and Messy on Johnny's House on a Monday, where we're going through three different things. It's going to chance of rain from 1 to 3, then it's going to rain, and then it's going to be sunny. And there's a 40% chance of that, or none of that may happen. High today of 89. It is 69 right now. They have Australian DJs that are AI, and people didn't even know for what? Did you say 6 weeks or 6 months?
6 months.
6 months they didn't know. Then people say, what? I'm angry. Who are you mad at? You were listening. You couldn't tell.
I know, but the reason they were mad is because they feel lied to. Like that AI DJ, like I know what you're going through. This is what happened to me. Like it told stories as if it was real.
And she had like an image. Like people had a picture of her.
And so that, because look, if you want to use AI, use it. And just tell people it's AI. That way they know it's not a person that they're making a connection with. They're just talking to a robot.
And the thing is, they could probably do that here and just say, well, the person's out of market. We wouldn't know.
No.
We have no idea. So when that happened, they asked Ray, hey, this is happening. Like, it's going from Australia to Ray.
Yeah. What's she going to do about it?
Australia, Ray. So Ray, do you have a plan B? So we're going to ask you, do you have a plan B? And one of you, we're going to hook you up with tickets to see Lil Michelle at Hard Rock Live on Thursday, May the 8th. From Deltona, Evan. What's up, Evan?
Good morning, guys.
How you been, Evan?
Yeah, I'm doing all right. I've been all right. Life is going
good.
I'm all right. So, all right. So this is it. Like, I had a plan of being like a professional baseball player. If that didn't work out, then becoming a cop. If that didn't work out, then going to the Navy. God has different plans. I got in a car accident, wiped out all that out. I had to like rethink, became a medical assistant. That didn't work out. So then I became a car detailer. That didn't work out. And I became a phlebotomist. That didn't work out. And now I'm in the HVAC field. I thought I was going to be an HVAC technician working on the roofs and all that, learning how to fix things. And I'm in the office now. So it's whatever God wants you to be, man.
That's right.
Honestly. There you go.
That's it. I mean, with you, hey, you pivot. You will pivot.
I have my hands in a little bit of everything, so I'm knowledgeable with things, so not bad.
Now, when you're filling out a resume, do you put all that on there? Just a few of them.
No. Actually, I've been blessed because I really don't have to put resumes out. Like this job I got now fell in my hands. I was cleaning the vans just for side work, and then the guy's like, "Hey, you did a great job. You want to do this more often?" I was like, "Yeah, sure." And then something else happened. They're like, "Hey, we need this compressor up to Jacksonville." They're like, "Have Evan taken." The guy's like, "Well, Evan's not an employee. He can't take it in the company van." He's like, "All right, give Evan the phone. Hey, you want to work for us?" Sure.
Heck, all right. I mean, we can't hear your whole resume right here on the radio right now. But I'd like to hear that, though. From Orlando, June. Good morning.
Good morning. Hello.
You got a backup plan?
Yeah. So right now I am an engineer.
Mm-hmm.
I just graduated college last May.
Okay.
And I got my first job in August. And then 4 or 5 months into it, like because of big changes happening, it seems like they're about to fire a lot of people. I was thinking, what am I going to do? And everyone around me is saying it could be a good thing for you because you want to move abroad, move to Poland with your girlfriend anyway. So maybe this is what.
So are you calling us from Poland?
No.
All right, hold on there. Right.
Somebody says, unfortunately, I don't have a backup plan. I've been at my current job for 20 years. Hopefully I could stay there till retirement.
Yeah, good luck with that.
Yeah.
Brian.
XL Mobile powered by Attorney Dan Newland. Interact need to check. It's a no-brainer. Just call Attorney Dan Newland. Someone said they have a back that ass up plan.
Hey.
OnlyFans, baby.
I mean, seriously.
Not everybody that goes to OnlyFans makes money. June, we're going to hook you up with those tickets to see Lil Michelle at the Hard Rock Live. Ray, what's going on?
One of the key suspects for Kim Kardashian, that Paris robbery that happened, unfortunately has passed away.
Well, damn.
Yeah.
All right, information on the way. Johnny's house.
Now, the Johnny's House Entertainment News with Ray.
All right. So on March 6th, there was a dude that passed away. And this guy was one of the key suspects in the Kim Kardashian Paris robbery. So he just died suddenly, just as the case against him was about to go to trial.
How old was he?
He was
And all of a sudden
72-year-old.
Oh, 72. Okay,
Yeah.
you can die something.
So you can't die. Yeah. But he was he was accused on working alongside the gang that held up Kim Kardashian at gunpoint in 2016. So he's 72 years old, or was, and was expected to go on trial on Monday, today. Alongside others that were accused of being involved in the $10 million robbery against Kim Kardashian.
So she has to be there.
She has to be there.
Because I'd be like, what?
She's taking the stand.
There's too many things that are happening.
Yeah. So Kim Kardashian is going to take the stand at the trial at this. It's like a Parisian underground gang that allegedly robbed her. And so she'll appear in court. So it looks like it says in May, which is obviously this week. So she previously gave the judge in the Paris robbery case like a blow by blow of what happened, but now she's got the opportunity to tell the jury what went down. But that dude, the 72-year-old that was working alongside the gang,
the 72-year-old said, "Hey, I thought we had the judges and all this under control. I'm not taking this rap by myself. Pop out." Oh, damn.
So he is no longer a part of the trial. Rosie O'Donnell, this is weird. Rosie O'Donnell has been like pals with Lyle Menendez, one of the Menendez brothers, and I guess she's got him on like speed dial.
Didn't she move to Ireland?
Yeah,
she did.
Okay.
So she was talking about how she's very close friends with the convicted killer, Lyle Menendez, admitting that she and Lyle chat on the phone between 2 and 3 times each week.
Okay.
Is that crazy? So I guess
neither one of them doing anything.
No, yeah, that's true.
I mean, really.
The two of them are friends, explaining they got in touch in 2022 because of the Netflix documentary, obviously. And we didn't know that they were very, very close until she actually just came out and she said that they have like this. She has this belief in the Menendez brothers, obviously, that they're going to be released, but she believes it because she talks to him every other night, every week.
He called and said, "What you doing?" She going, "Nothing."
Yeah.
Right? I ain't doing nothing. Just chilling.
Yeah. So it's weird because Rosie says that Lyle Menendez helped her child, Clay, encourage him to like do all these like different things because he's got autism.
Yeah.
And so like many prisoners at the facility, I guess, work with autistic kids.
Okay.
And Lyle Menendez has helped Rosie O'Donnell's autistic son.
Well, I mean, that shows why she likes him. Anytime you can make a positive impact on somebody's child's life, you're good with me.
But I'm like, this is such a weird connection. But the fact that they talk so much and their bond is so strong.
Look, you find friends in all places, even in jail.
Yeah.
Convicted for murdering their parents.
This is an awesome list. The dumbest reasons somebody became famous in the United States. And I'm like, celebrity trash, entertainment news. This is perfect.
Okay.
The balloon boy. Remember him? His hoax went viral where they were saying that his 6-year-old was trapped in a homemade balloon 7,000 feet up in the air.
Yes.
Yeah.
There was a balloon, but there was no boy in the balloon.
There was nobody in it.
Okay, gotcha. I remember that.
Hawk Tua.
I knew it.
For sure.
The Island Boys.
Yeah.
I cannot stand them.
Somebody told that boy he could fight. He damn near got killed the other night.
Oh my god.
I mean, really, it was crazy. Like a minute and 30 seconds.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There was a viral video of them making out. Now,
somebody gave him $4 million and kissed his brother.
Someone paid him. Yeah.
Bro.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
$4 million.
Yeah.
I mean.
I kiss anybody for $4 million. I'll kiss Lyle Menendez for $4 million and Rosie O'Donnell. Same time.
I love my sister.
Yeah, I might kiss my sister for $4 million.
$2 million apiece.
Yeah.
I'd kiss anybody for $4 million.
Honey Boo Boo, obviously.
Yeah.
Bad Baby, Catch Me Outside.
For sure.
Obviously the Kardashians.
Yep.
But
they back there's up with product though.
Yes, absolutely.
But it was the fame that got them out there though.
Being on Teen Mom.
Yeah.
Having 8 kids, Octomom.
Yeah. Oh
yeah.
Eating a bunch of hot dogs, obviously. So I'm like, we make the dumbest, not the dumbest people, but people famous for the dumbest reasons.
John and Kate. They were famous for having how many kids?
Oh, Johnny K plus
Johnny
8.
Kate,
Yeah, plus 8. Yeah. That was
mean,
it. That was what they were famous for. And then the show showed how bad their
relationship was. Right. They were terrible people.
Yeah. Jake Paul's on the list.
Yeah. For sure.
So obviously a bunch of things.
Wow. And all these people are millionaires. I don't know about John and Kate.
So famous.
Yeah.
Was it John that took out? What was the brand he took out?
Ed Hardy.
Ed Hardy.
Ed Hardy.
My man loves some shiny shirts.
And I had just got me a hat too.
I bet it wasn't cheap too at the time.
No, because they had an outlet store up in here.
Oh,
yeah, they did. I remember.
Man, single-handedly took them out. All right, we'll find out what's trending in the world next on Johnny's House. The weekend on Johnny's House, 709. Expected to rain and be sunny today. 40% chance of that. 89 is a high, 69 right now. Nerese, what's trending?
Yeah, we had quite the weekend with major sport games taking place literally every day. So we're going to break that down real quick. On Friday, the Women's Pride soccer team, they locked in their win over Angel City with a score of 3-2. It was truly a tight match as Pride secured all 3 points right near the end of the game, making it the second latest 2-goal comeback win in the National Women's Soccer League history.
Okay.
Men's City Soccer, they got their dub on Saturday night against our rival teams, Atlanta United, with a clean score of 3-0. Shout out to Marko Pasalic. He's one of our newest players from Croatia who was recently added to the team. Last night, the Solar Bears, they got their win for Game 7 against the Stingrays for the South Division semifinals. This Tuesday is the last game of the series. It's an away game, but the winner will advance to the South Division finals of the 2025 Kelly Cup playoffs. So good luck, Bears.
Now Magic did win on Friday. but
Yes.
they lost last night.
Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah. On Friday, game 3, we
Mhm.
proved to the Celtics that we did not come to play. We got that secured win, 95-93. But unfortunately, last night, game 4, we suffered the loss of game 4,
Mhm.
pushing the Celtics to lead the Eastern Conference Series with 3-1. Game 5 is tomorrow. It is an away game. Let's go Magic. Let's get that win.
Mhm.
Also, last night, the Valkyries wrapped up their last home game of the regular season with the win against the Columbus Fury with a final match score of 3-1.
When are the playoffs?
Playoffs is going to happen May 9th through the 11th, and it's going to take place out in Vegas.
Okay.
Mhm.
All right. It's time for you to wake the city up with your hype song, not your favorite song, not the song you like to hear a lot, but a song that when you hear it, it gets you up, it gets you going, it gets you moving. Lately, y'all just been wanting to hear your favorite song on the radio. All right. We want to hear a song that wakes people up, get you moving. When you hear it, everybody's excited because that song gets you hyped. That's why we started this, to wake everybody up on a Monday. And like I promised you, going to hook you up with some XL 1067 Summer Splash tickets. It's going to be happening this weekend at Aquatica. It's the biggest beach party in Orlando. And listen, if you've always wanted to go to Aquatica and you didn't want to stand at all those lines, and let me tell you, this is time to do it. Tickets are what, $35?
$35.99, and it's at night, which is really
night.
cool.
Yep. You ever had the runner? You wanted to ride the slide? Get up on it, run back around, get on again. Summer Splash. You can get your tickets now at XL1067.com. So what is your hype song? The song that gets you up, gets you going, get you moving. Not your favorite song, but your hype song. 407-919-1067, 877-919-1067. We get hype, you get tickets to Summer Splash. You got to call us so we can get hyped together on Johnny's House.
This Traffic Center is brought to you by the one and only attorney Dan Newland.
Looking at heavy traffic on I-4 this morning in the Orlando area as you travel between the Greenway exit and 536 and between Dirkskin Drive and 1792. All northbound lanes on the turnpike remain closed due to a serious crash reported just north of Canoe Creek Road. If you see traffic problems, make sure to call the Valvoline Instant Oil Change Traffic Tip Line at 866-676-8477. With traffic, I'm Samantha Canning.
It's me, Olay Indulgent Moisture Body Wash. I see those dry elbows, baby. But don't worry, get moisturized right in the shower. So hydrated, you can skip the lotion after.
Don't wanna see it dry no more. Skin so moisturized with body wash.
Look at you now, no more dry skin. Your skin gets the moisture it craves with
Olay Indulgent Moisture Body Wash.
Navy Federal Credit Union celebrates Military Appreciation Month in May. Whether you're active duty, a veteran, or a military family, we are all united this month to celebrate those who go above and beyond. Since 1999, May has been designated as National Military Appreciation Month with its 5 military observances. It's a time to show appreciation for our troops and everything they do. Navy Federal has proudly served the military community for more than 90 years, and our employees are part of the community we serve. Many are military family members, reservists, or veterans themselves. Navy Federal takes special care to ensure that our members feel celebrated and honored every day and every May. So from all of us at Navy Federal, happy Military Appreciation Month. Navy Federal Credit Union. Our members are the mission. Navy Federal is insured by NCUA.
I can't believe you scored tickets para Nati Natasha.
After saving so much at T-Mobile, I thought, ¿por qué no darles un gusto?
There she is.
Nati, can we get a picture?
Claro que sí. Wow, that's a nice picture.
The S25 takes awesome selfies.
Tag me and I'll follow you. Get a new Samsung Galaxy S25 phone with Galaxy AI at T-Mobile and 4 lines for $25 a line.
With autopay discount plus taxes and fees. Minimum 4 lines on plan. Contact us if canceling lines. Plus $5 per line without autopay. Debit or bank account required. See details at T-Mobile.com.
Spring into deals with fresh savings at Lowe's. Right now, get 4 Stay Green or Premium 2 cubic foot mulch bags for just $10. Plus, get up to 35% off select major appliances and save $50 on every $500 you spend on select LG appliances. Shop in-store or online today. Lowe's, we help, you save. Valid through 4/30. Selection varies by location. While supplies last. See associate or Lowe's.com for more details of qualifying items. Excludes Alaska and Hawaii.
XL 1067 weather.
Some days things just ain't take way too much of my energy. I look up and the whole room's spinning. You take my cares away. I get so overcomplicate. People tell me to medicate. Feel my blood running, swear the sky's falling. I don't know this fabricated. Time goes by and I can't control my mind. Don't know what else to try, but you tell me every time. Just keep breathing and breathing and breathing and breathing. No, I gotta keep on breathing. Just keep breathing and breathing and breathing and breathing. No, I gotta keep on breathing. Sometimes it's hard to find my way up into the clouds. Tuning out, they can be so loud. You remind me of a time when things weren't so complicated. All I need is to see your face. Feel my blood running, swear the sky's falling. How do I love this fabricated? Time goes by and I can't control my mind. Don't know what else to try, but you tell me every time. Just keep breathing and breathing and breathing and breathing. And now I keep on breathing. Just keep breathing and breathing and breathing and breathing. And now I keep on breathing. Just keep breathing and breathing and breathing and breathing. Now I keep on breathing. Just keep breathing and breathing and breathing and breathing. Now I keep on breathing.
Ariana Grande, 722, and Johnny's house on a Monday. Ray, what's the current? 89 is our high today. It is
68.
68, and it's going to rain and sunny, and then maybe some thunderstorms, or none of that's going to happen. Just telling you what they're telling me. But it's Monday. You had a great weekend, and we like to try to get you hype with your hype song. We told you no longer call in your favorite song. This is not a request line. We want this segment where you can wake some people up with some songs and get you up and get you going. So we need to hear yours. Let's see if they got the assignment correct today from Orlando. Kevin, good morning.
Good morning, Johnny. Good morning, everybody, man.
All right, now listen, we got some Summer Splash tickets, but you got to get us hype, man. What is your hype song?
Trick Daddy. Take it to the house, man.
Brandon, you say
You're
something.
just talking about Trick Daddy.
I'm pretty sure I saw him riding a bicycle through Winter Garden, but it might not have been him.
That's okay. That's okay. Take it to the house, baby.
He was leaving public, so he's probably taking whatever he had to the house.
Wake up, wake up!
Get loose. More punch than your bowl of juice. And
More punch than a bowl of juice, baby. What you know about that?
More punch than a bowl of juice. All right. I like that. Okay, you didn't go wrong there. From Longwood, Chanel, good morning.
Good morning.
We need to get hyped this morning, and what you got?
I got Elevation Worship Praise.
Oh, we're talking about some church music?
Oh, it's you know, I got a little beat to it.
Oh, yeah. Waking up with some church music on Johnny's house. Come on. Praise on the mountain.
I figured it was clean. So.
I would hope so.
It says radio version.
It might say hell. I don't know. It might say hell.
Oh, no.
Oh, I feel it's about to ramp up. Y'all about to ramp up.
They do have a Chris Brown remix, but that one scared me a little bit. Yeah.
Stop playing.
Here we go.
As long as I'm breathing,
yes,
I've got a reason to praise the Lord, my soul.
Go ahead, Chanel.
Makes you want to put some money in the jar.
The plate, not the jar. Hold on,
You don't know what they pass at my church?
I think I got an idea, Brian. From Deltona. Rosalind, good morning. Rosalind, good morning.
Good morning.
And how old are you?
I'm 10.
10 years old, and you want to get the city all hyped, don't you?
Yes.
All right. So, what is your hype song? Is it Rosalind?
Yes.
All right. So, what is your hype song?
Black Eyed Peas, Pump It.
Okay.
Yeah.
This song wakes you up. That's not a bad song.
Yeah, it is. A workout song.
What?
Hate on us.
What? 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 What?
How many times can you rhyme us with us? That's ridiculous.
Right. When rappers rap word with the same word.
That's not rhyming. You're just saying the same word over and over again.
All righty. It's time for y'all. You got Kevin, who wanted some trick daddy, who Brian said he saw him getting groceries in public and taking them to the house. You have Chanel, who said everybody in Central Florida needs the Lord this morning with the elevation worship praise. And got Rosalind Deltona with the Black Eyed Peas, Pump It. That's number 3. All right, on the count of 3, cast your votes. 1, 2, 3. Oh, man, it's a tie. What do we do with a tie?
I don't know.
Spin the wheel?
Oh, yeah, that's right.
That's
That's right. That's right. We spin the wheel. That's right. Yeah.
Trick a lot of kids.
He does love the kids.
It's amazing that nobody voted for Elevation Worship Praise song.
Yeah,
that just ain't right.
That's on you, Johnny.
I expected
Not
you
right.
to.
You.
I expected you
Yeah.
to.
I just tell you, listen, that ain't right.
I thought it was odd
Y'all
that
need
there
to-
was a tie.
Y'all need to get right up in here. That wasn't right. Elevation should have won this morning. All right, we're spinning the wheel. And I like the way you did that. Oh, cool.
Okay.
All right. So that would be
You guys.
all right. Rosalind, congratulations. Against my better judgment, you got the you got Summer Splash tickets May 3rd at Aquatica. You are going. You are more than welcome.
Good morning. Thank you.
Don't hang up. We gotta get some information from you. You just can't show up at Aquatica and say my name is Rosalind and they let you in. Don't work that way. We gotta look at the information. So get yourself an adult somewhere and we'll get this worked out for you. Okay. All right. We come back. We're gonna talk about how long does it take for you to be in a relationship before you go Instagram, Facebook, or just public with it. We're gonna talk about it next on Johnny's House. 7:31. It is Johnny's house, and it's going to be rainy, thunderstorms, and sunny. Hopefully, they're expecting it big times for us to get some rain because it is really dry. All you talk about is fire watches and stuff like that, man. You know, around here, people get all crazy, and next thing you know, it'd be like, oh, you know what year was it? Years ago, everything was on fire.
Oh, and they cancel fireworks and everything.
Yes. So hopefully we'll get some rain today. High today of 89. It is 68 right now. Question: how long do you wait to go public with a relationship? Because now it's social media. Now you know you're in a relationship when you post it on social media. I have a philosophy. I don't post anybody I date unless I'm engaged or married. Just won't do it. And people like, you know what? And he even told me around here, John, you got to open up your life to the listeners. And I do 90% of it. But for me personally, I just think because if you date someone, they ain't signed up for the stuff that that we do.
Yeah.
You know, next thing you know, hey, you lose your identity because you date someone on the show. You're so-and-so's significant other. So for me, I don't do it. I just don't. And it's good the person I'm seeing now don't want to be in it. she had no desire to be in photos. Now, it's not like I hide her. She doesn't want it. You guys know, you met her. She's cool. Yeah. I posted a photo Friday from the game, and it was maybe 30% of her face. And people were like, oh, it's a slow roll. No, you won't see the photo.
Oh, my gosh. The amount of messages that I got. I'm like, yes, he's in a relationship.
Yes, but no, I got this firm belief. I don't post it. For me, if it's a real relationship, it's something that you want to grow. And unless I'm engaged or getting married, you'll never see a photo. I just don't do it. It's just because I don't want to be that guy because I've dated a few people. And I think it takes something away from the current relationship. Even the last relationship I was in, I never posted photos. It didn't mean I didn't care about them, less. I just don't do that.
Mm-hmm.
That's not my thing. Ray, how long did it take for you and him to go?
I think it was like a couple of months actually.
Really?
Yeah.
How do you decide on something like that?
Well, I mean,
I say it right off bat. I don't post photos.
Yeah.
Right from the beginning. So there is no
confusion.
No confusion. Yes. No, why didn't you? Because if you don't want that, then we can stop right now.
I just feel like it's hard because I do like to share my life with everybody.
Yeah.
And so.
So you grew up in an age, I think I'm out, like Brian is still in. I'm out at an age where, it's not normal or natural for me to share. You guys do it all the time. It's a natural way of life for you. I have to stop and make myself do it.
I come from the generation where it's like, okay, if we're official, I got to update my status on social. You know what I'm saying? Like, I remember in like high school being like, I went from single to dating or like single into a relationship.
Yeah.
And you would tag the person.
Complicated.
Yeah, it's yes. Oh my God. Do you know how many times?
Oh my goodness.
I put my social media, it's complicated just to piss the person off that I was dating.
Y'all had a little argument.
Oh yeah, it's complicated. And then they would get the notification and be like, what is this?
Yeah.
I mean, like, you know what it is.
Sandra Ray has changed her status. Yeah. What?
Yeah.
I did not need that.
So like that's what I'm used to. So, but I feel like I like to show my love.
Yes.
I like to show what I'm doing with my significant other.
Yeah. No, and that's cool. I mean, like I said, you grew up in that. It's not that I fight it. It's just never became normal for me.
Yeah.
Posting is not normal for me. Mm-hmm. At the game, because the station gave me the tickets, I felt obligated to post something because they gave them to me. You know, so I, put something together and throw it out there.
But I did have that conversation. I'm like, obviously, you're going to have a lot of creepers that come to your page. And like, she has a daughter as well. Yes. And so I'm like, I don't know if you want to set your page as private or what.
Oh, yeah.
So it's unfortunate that we have to have that.
And Brian, like you said, you grew up in that generation.
Well, and my wife and I were together before social media.
Yeah.
So like there was none of that changing of status stuff with me before because we've been together since social media started. So when social media started, we were in pictures together on social media.
That would bother me so much that if I have an argument, you have an argument at night, you know what, we just talk about it tomorrow.
Yeah.
And I wake up and you change your status till it's complicated.
Yeah.
That just made matters worse.
Yeah.
I'm now, what the hell is that?
Right.
Yeah, so you want
that's to let everybody know that he ain't act right.
See, I was a little insecure when I was a little younger. So I'm like, oh, so you ready to start dating again?
Yeah.
That's why you update that, because you want the guys to know that you single now. If you want to be single, be single.
No, it doesn't say single.
No,
it doesn't say single.
Complicated. I'm still in a relationship. It's just complicated.
Complicated means the door is open for somebody to talk to you. That's
Johnny,
what it means.
You are speaking on behalf of the people that do this. You're just like, you sound triggered. Like, did this happen to you?
No, I just know.
You sound like you know what you would have said.
I know exactly what I said. I would have said it.
It's best that this all happened after Jen and I were together, because I'm like you. I would have been like, what the hell?
Yeah, what? Oh, we had a little argument last night.
It ain't complicated. Actually, let me explain it to you.
I mean,
It's actually pretty simple. The fact that you think it's complicated is what's making it
I
complicated.
can see you commenting underneath the notification saying like, no, it's not that complicated because this is what happened.
Yeah, no, it's pretty simple actually.
I would have put the big eyes like,
Right.
Yeah.
So we've been together the whole time, so we share each other's stuff. But now people, like I told you guys over the weekend, we're in Leesburg, and someone rolls up and they say, "Oh my gosh, I'm a big fan of your wife." Like people like her. Some people like her more than me. I can totally understand why. I'm not for everyone. So, but she's good at it. Like she also uses social media for her job. She's in real estate.
Yeah.
So she also has to be very personable. So it works out.
Nerese, how long does it take?
I feel like I'm in a push-pull situation because obviously I've been single for a mad minute now. So if I'm gonna be with someone, first of all, it needs to be like secured, locked in, ready to go. And I would say like maybe 6 months into the relationship.
Think so.
I think
You
I don't know.
you wear your heart on your sleeve.
Right.
If you met someone, and how you gonna tell me about me? I work with you. If you met someone and you feel that person loves you and you love that person in 2 weeks, post it.
If a guy blinks at you, you bring him to our events.
Hold on. Well, yeah, because I'm testing the waters one way or the other.
Well,
but
that's-
social media is a whole different.
But that's how they end up on social media.
And I'm learning slowly but surely.
Yeah.
That's why I'm in a push-pull situation where it's like I'm eager. I know this for sure. I cannot wait to be in a relationship and do the whole couple thing and post it and do the reels. But at the same time, I'm like, I gotta respect the boundaries because
I'm gonna tell you
set the tone here.
Again, I mentioned this 35 years. This crew has only met 4 women I've ever dated.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. Dang, I did that in 1 year. Yeah, we met 4 within like 4 months.
Yeah, 1 year. You're being real generous to yourself. You had 3 different dudes at 3 different events back to back to back.
In the same month.
No, I get you.
It's a learning process, I will say.
I get you.
No. We're not saying that you shouldn't. We're just saying be honest with yourself. That's all we're saying.
No, you have such a big heart.
Yeah.
If you fell for a guy and you felt this, he fell for you, that you guys are falling it together.
Yeah.
You're gonna put it on a flag. And you be like, we're sitting here, Johnny. You know I'm in love, don't you? I know, Nerese. I know you're in love, sweetheart. I'm happy for you.
Next Monday, I'm scared. I'm scared to order some guacamole because I'm scared it's gonna get eaten.
Nerese bought somebody.
Oh yeah, we're coming up on the anniversary of the first busted dude you brought out.
He ate up all the food.
I
want to find out from you, how long does it take for you to go public with a relationship? 407-919-1067, 877-919-1067, XL Mobile 41067, social media live stream. Want to hear from you in a relationship? How long does it take for you to go public, either on social media, in real life? We're going to talk to you now on Johnny's House.
This traffic center is brought to you by the one and only attorney Dan Newland.
Your normal morning delays are now in full swing up and down I-4 for those traveling in the Orlando area this morning. Expect heavy traffic through downtown now between the 408 and Robinson Street and by the major attractions exits between the Greenway and 536. Delays also reported up in Seminole County and near Sanford for those traveling between Saxon Boulevard and State Road 46. If you see other traffic problems, make sure to call the Valvoline Instant Oil Change Traffic Tip Line at 866-676-8477. With traffic, I'm Samantha Canning.
My breakfast needs 2 things, eggs and to be easy on my wallet. But these days, that's hard to find. Luckily, I know where to look. McDonald's. And now as part of the buy one, add one for $1 breakfast deal, I get the breakfast I want at the price I love. From the Egg McMuffin to a sausage, egg, and cheese McGriddles, or even the sausage McMuffin with egg. My wallet and my taste buds stay happy. But hurry, these sandwiches and this deal won't last. Back up your next breakfast at McDonald's. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Prices and participation may vary. Cannot be combined with any other offer or combo meal. Valid for item of equal or lesser value.
A meal at McDonald's brings my family closer together. And now, that same meal helps bring other families closer together. When we order a family bundle deal that has 40 crispy chicken McNuggets and 2 large fries, McDonald's donates 50 cents to local Florida Ronald McDonald House Charities chapters, providing a home away from home so families can stay close to their child during medical care. We can also round up our order, and the extra will get donated. Food, family, and helping others. What could be better? Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Cannot be combined with any other offer or combo meal.
Going up. Prices keep going up these days. It feels like being on an elevator that only goes up. Going up. But not at Metro. We're pushing the down button. Going down. We've lowered prices. Get one line of 5G data for $40, period. That's 20% lower. And you get a free 5G phone when you bring your number. Only at Metro.
5-year guarantee on eligible plans. Exclusions apply. See website for details. Not available at Metro with T-Mobile in the past 6 months. Tax applies.
Clogged drain? Get it cleared now at FloridaBenjaminFranklin.com.
WXXL HD1, Severies, Orlando.
tell me it's a bit. Oh, say you don't see it, your mind's polluted. Say you wanna quit, don't be stupid. And I don't know what I'm crying for. I don't think I could love you more. Might not be wrong, but baby, I don't wanna say goodbye. Should still have did it all. Till the light in my eyes, till the day my life forever
Billie Eilish, Birds of a Feather on Johnny's House, 749. It is Monday, and they expect some rain today. They're hoping we get some rain. Looking at the little lake outside the window, that bad boy is almost dried up.
Yeah, I know, right?
I mean, it's dried up. It's going to be a slight chance of showers, possible thunderstorms, and sunny. High of 89. It is 69 right now. How long does it take for you to go public in a relationship, being with friends, family, or on social media? Let's talk to John from Castleberry. What's up, John?
Hey, what's up, guys? Parking lot 0045.
Yeah, parking space.
That's
Dang.
old school.
Okay.
I'm old school,
Well,
guys.
they tore the building down, man. But go ahead.
Oh, man. R.I.P. So I would say about like 6 months. I'm kind of like Norris. I kind of wear my heart on my sleeve, but I am starting to, take that 3-month rule into place, and then after that, if we become official, do 6 months of saying, hey, can I post you on social media without asking permission and stuff like that.
No, I mean, I get that, because if it doesn't work out, then you're like, wait a minute, wasn't John seeing somebody? Oh,
yeah.
I missed that part.
So the last person I was with was probably about like less than a year, and
Mm-hmm.
she didn't post anything about me, and I would post like Women Crush Wednesday about her. So I kind of just told you.
You got to be careful when somebody doesn't want, or they're hiding to post things about you.
Yeah.
Then someone respecting your privacy, because that's
Oh no, I told her, I was like, hey, like we've been more than official, so what's going on? Like
she said, but don't tell nobody.
Right.
Don't tell nobody.
Don't tell nobody. All right, John, thanks, man. From Orlando, Linda.
Hi, I'm a first-time caller.
Hey, first-time caller. We got a first-time caller number that we're gonna hook you up with, so it's just for you. And as soon as we find it and get you notarized, what is it, Nerese?
5068.
What's your number, Linda?
5068.
I want to personally welcome you to Johnny's house. Don't be a stranger, okay?
Thank you.
All right.
So with me, I'm not really a social media person like that. I post maybe once in a while, but my current relationship right now, we started dating in 2022. I didn't post him until 2024.
Dang.
And it was
Well, you wasn't sure?
It was in my Oh no, I'm sure. I just don't want people in my business.
Yeah.
But my family already knew about him like way before that, anyways. But in 2024, that's when I posted him for my birthday, and it was in my story, and it was a picture far away, so like you have to zoom in to actually see his face.
What experience did you have in your life that you decide right now you don't want people in your business?
Nothing really. I'm not actually sure. I think it's just mainly because I just don't see much of the appeal of posting like everything in life and social media. And I enjoy like my inner peace and just keeping things to myself.
You can't go wrong with
and
inner
that's
peace.
something that that's something we had a mutual connection with, because we both were the same. Like he barely does the same thing on social media. It's actually until we started dating, he started to put like pictures here and there. So, but we were about the same.
Okay.
But it's funny because when I posted him in 2024, a couple months later, that's when I posted our engagement photos, and a lot of my
Engagement?
friends were like, "What?"
I didn't even.
We got engaged last year.
I didn't even know you had a man.
They were confused. Yeah, they were like, "What?"
I would be
So,
too.
yeah.
All right, you hold on a second. B, what they say over there, man?
XL Mobile, powered by Attorney Dan Newland. Interact, need to check. It's a no-brainer. Call Attorney Dan Newland. Someone said we were together 3 months before social media.
Okay.
They said they wanted to do it after a month, but the husband wanted to wait until 3 months. So they waited till 3 months, and they've been married 15 years now. So,
okay, I guess it worked out.
Yeah.
All right, celebrity news is on the way.
One of the big whistleblowers and victims of Jeffrey Epstein is no longer here.
Really?
Yeah.
All right, that story coming up on Johnny's House.
Now he's thinking about me every night. Oh, is it that sweet? I guess so. See, you can sleep, baby, I know. Does that mean it's the soul? Move it up, down, left, right, oh. Switch it up like Nintendo. See, you can sleep, baby, I know. Does that mean it's the soul? I can't relate to desperation. Might give a damn. Are on vacation, and I got this one boy, and he won't stop calling when they act this way. I know I got him. So bad your ex don't do it for you. Walked in and dream came true for you. Soft skin and not perfume for you.
Now, the Johnny's House Entertainment News with Ray.
Celebrity news is sponsored by Fairwinds Credit Union. So, Virginia Giuffre, she was one of the big. She's being named accuser, but I'm going to call her a victim here.
Yeah, she was 14, wasn't she?
Yes.
Yeah.
She's been very outspoken. She was like the big whistleblower for Jeffrey Epstein and Prince Andrew.
Prince Andrew said, I ain't never met that girl. Well, how about this photo?
Yes, talking about the sexual abuse that she had, made the claims that, you know, it all resurfaced back in like 2019 where she came forward and she was saying, I'm making it publicly known about all of these like situations. But also, the crazy thing is that she wrote a couple of months ago, I am making it publicly known that in no way, shape, or form am I suicidal. If something happens to me in the sake of my family, do not let this go away and help me to protect them. Too many evil people want to see me quieted. And she has now been found dead by suicide on Friday.
Dude, that's so scary.
Is there another court date coming up or something?
Like why was she about to say something? About to release something?
I mean, I'm sure there's a million things we do not know.
No, I don't know.
Something was happening.
But I mean, like a couple of months ago, she did post, or no, last month, she posted pictures of her with like bruises on her face or whatever, claiming that she had like 4 days to live and that she like a school bus hit her vehicle or something like that. And then somebody claimed that it was false and like all these like weird things were coming out about her. So I don't know what to believe. But the fact is that she even said that she would never be suicidal. And now she has been found dead by suicide.
The royal family believed her because they kicked his butt out.
Yes. But Virginia Giuffre shared the message in reply to another user's tweet when they said that the FBI will kill her to protect their ultra rich and well connected. And she agreed with them.
But she hadn't talked. I mean,
I don't know what the latest is because what's her name? Gail.
Gail said I had the book. And
Ghislaine Maxwell.
Ghislaine Maxwell. She said I got the book, and they said, okay, let's show you a little video of what happened to your boy.
Yeah.
Okay, so you want to do your time, and get out, and the money you have, you can keep.
I feel like there's always something going on because Ghislaine Maxwell is still in prison. So there's always probably something going on behind the scenes that we have no idea about or some sort of investigation because there's so many people intertwined with this.
Some A-list people, not necessarily celebrity. We're talking about public officials.
Like world leader type stuff.
That went to Freak Island.
Yeah.
You know.
So I thought that was wild. Mama June, we always say that this is probably like the saddest thing to happen to a family is Mama June and Honey Boo Boo.
And that's the thing. It's a prime example that reality shows chew you up and spit you out. They don't get you any counseling or help you with your life.
No.
They say, we gave you some money. You did what you do now, and we're going to run this show forever. and goodbye. Honey Boo Boo and a lot of people's minds is still a kid.
Yes.
And she's what, like 20 something?
I don't even know. I don't even know how old she is now. But the thing is that there's a biopic coming out on Lifetime May 17th, and it's about their family. And so Mama June, I guess, has been accused for years and years of just basically using her kids as like transactional, things for just wealth.
She got money from them. Yes.
Yeah. So she admits that she grew up, like Honey Boo Boo grew up feeling like, that giving a gift or getting a gift from her mother was the way to one's heart. And so like it was just all over the place with her family, but claiming that she felt like an ATM for a long time, both at home.
Yes.
Yeah. And
Yes.
so I guess they're opening up about like the whole like up and coming of their family. But Mama June is opening up about like her cocaine addiction and all of that stuff over the last several years. So the relationship obviously is never going to be there anymore between those two.
I remember she was passing through Central Florida and she was trying to sell her tennis shoes.
Yeah, her used shoes.
Shoes, yes.
So it's very, very sad.
It just shows that these reality shows, they chew you up and spit you out. And now they say, we spit you out, now we're going to bring you back in, make a little bit more money on you.
Yeah.
And spit you out again.
I feel like I'll watch this biopic because I did watch Honey Boo Boo. Like I did watch that show. And so I would watch this just to see.
There's a span on Honey Boo Boo. She was a cute kid.
Mm-hmm.
Sooner or later, they got to grow up.
And then it got sad.
Yeah, it got real sad. Yeah.
So May 17th on Lifetime, Mama June did say, don't believe everything you see.
She said that already.
She did.
She ain't even seen the show. Go ahead and tell you, don't believe anything you see.
She said, don't believe it.
Mm-hmm. All right, weird but true on the way on Johnny's house. 808, Orlando's number one hit music station is XL 1067. It's going to rain today, sun today, hopefully. 89 is a high. It is 69 right now. After Weird But True, we're going to salute the champion. So if you have any child that has participated in a sport over the weekend and they won, we want to make sure that we get the word out there. We do that coming up in about 10 minutes. So call someone who represents that child and let them salute the champions. But right now, Weird But True. What's up, B?
So, we always talk about AI because I always know the rise of the machines is coming.
It is.
But if you're not good at robotics, then this is good for you. Japan's got a competition known as RoboCon for people with low technical skills.
I'll go there.
It's called HeboCon, and it's accepting contestants. They want you to build robots that are pretty poorly made.
I'm going to win that thing.
And then they fight sumo style. The bad robots fight against each other sumo style to find out who's going to win. So they started taking applicants now. The actual event is going down a little bit later this year. You have until May 15th to submit your really bad built robot to fight sumo style.
I was just thinking how Ray was having a difficult time putting together IKEA furniture. How are we supposed to put robots together, bro?
This is for her then, because this is bad robots, not
Perfect.
good robots. So if you want to do it, if you're bad at robotics, this is for you.
I watched that show on television. It's not called Robot Wars, where people build these robots and they put them in an octagon
and they fight.
They fight.
And they put skill saws on them and
I love that show.
I think it's called
man.
BattleBots.
BattleBots.
Yeah.
Yes, I love
It's pretty
that show.
legit. I think they actually went on tour and they had it here
Did it
at
really?
one point. Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome.
So if you want to build a bad robot and go to Japan, you have until May 15th to submit your bad robot design. There's been a recent rise in shark attacks, and scientists have been trying to figure out why. So there's a group of researchers in France, and they think they have figured it out. It's because of influencers.
Wow.
They said they looked at shark encounters in the French Polynesian area from 2009 to 2023. About 5% of the 74 recorded bites were defensive bites happening when sharks felt threatened because you were trying to touch them, ride them, or photograph
There
them.
it is. Yep.
And so they did this data. They took it and they extrapolated it out globally, and they said there's over 300 similar cases around the world. So it's because these people are trying to take photos with, swim with, ride around on sharks for social media, and they're the ones getting bit. The shark was minding its own business.
Yep. That's crazy. You want to be the one to get that photo.
Yes.
You want to be the one to go viral, and they're biting your butts.
And
now you're like,
locally, you should apply that to alligators, because I was telling Johnny the other day, because it's been so dry and it's mating season, alligators are out and about.
Oh yeah.
I saw two this weekend crossing the street from me to you, Ray.
Oh, no,
10 feet away.
Like he's on a mission.
Just crossing the street.
I know. We went to King's Landing, and I was like, God, this alligator meters. I'm like, what are we doing out here? But we didn't see any, luckily.
Yeah. No, they were just, and then we were at Bike Fest over in Leesburg, and they had this little pond with a fountain in it in front of one of their little convention centers.
Yeah.
And there was an alligator just rolling through, and then people were going over there to take pictures of it.
Oh,
The alligator was
no.
coming closer. I'm like, see you dummies.
That's the crazy thing is that I know it's mating season, and when you see them walking, they're on a mission. It's not like they're looking for you.
Nope.
And it's like, what did they get the phone call? Hey, look, my mama gone. Come on over. I mean,
No, they heard that. And they said, I got to go.
I gotta go.
But if you want a photo of it, you're going to be the one over there getting bit.
I'll mess
Don't get
around.
in their way.
I don't mess around with alligators. I see them go 0 to 60 real fast.
Yeah, and they'll snatch you
They're
quick.
not snatching your puppy because they're slow.
Yeah, no, they'll
They
snatch
are
you
extremely
quick.
fast.
So yeah, stay away from it. No photos.
Not down with that one. All right, it's time for us to salute the champion. All right, if you have a child that was in any sporting event, it could be baseball, softball, gymnastics, cheering, whatever it is, whatever the sport is, and they had a tournament over the weekend or the last week. We haven't done this in 2 weeks. It's time for you to salute them on the radio and let everybody know that whatever the name of that team is and how well they did, you need to let us know right now. 407-919-1067, 877-919-1067. If you can't get through and you want us to announce it, you can text. Our XL Mobile is 41067. Anybody on live stream or throwing on social media, we're saluting the champions. If you got any kid that played any tournament and they did extremely well, we want to salute them on the radio. 407-919-1067, 877-919-1067. Call us now so we can salute the champions right here on Johnny's House. SZA and Saturn on Johnny's House. It's 8:23. You still got an opportunity to do the meet and greet with Alex Warren. Is that correct?
Mhm.
Now, how does it work? What do they do again?
They just have to go on their Instagram page, post a screenshot of us, XO1067, on their iHeartRadio app presets. Simple. Just open up the app, go to XO1067, click preset, take a screenshot, post it on your Instagram, tag XO1067. You are automatically entered to win.
You lost me at preset.
There's a lot of words.
Yeah, your first step is to open the iHeartRadio app.
Okay.
And then go to XL1067 and then just click preset. That's your first step.
Okay.
Then screenshot that so we can see
See,
proof
you done it.
and
Okay.
tag us. Yes.
Okay. Because I drifted.
Yeah.
There's a lot of words in there.
Well, if you go to Instagram first, you got to leave Instagram, go to the iHeart app, then go back to Instagram. So just save yourself some trouble.
All right.
You're listening right now on the app anyway.
It's a sold out show. You want to go. So let's do it. All right. It is time to salute the champions. Let's find out who they are from Oviedo. Kim, good morning.
Good morning.
Saluting the champions. Tell us about these champions.
So the Oviedo Lady Lions cheerleaders are our youngest two squads. One of them hit 0 over the weekend, and they both took home national championships. And I got 2 of them in the car now.
What?
Yeah.
Where was the hello,
Wow.
ladies. Where was the national championship held?
UCF.
UCF. And how old are the young ladies?
10.
10. Well, can we say hello to them real quick?
Hey. Hi.
Congratulations, national champions. Good job.
Thank you.
Thank you. Y'all have a wonderful day.
Thank you. You too.
All right, congratulations, national champion. There's a lot of cheering going on.
Yes,
in
so
Central
much.
Florida this weekend.
Yeah.
From Oviedo, Michelle. Good morning.
Hey, good morning. How are you?
Good. Saluting the champions.
So I just want to shout out the Oviedo Little League 10U baseball team. They played this weekend. They had their semifinal game yesterday at 9:30 in the morning. They won their semifinal game. They went right on back-to-back to the championship game. Unfortunately, they did not win the championship, but these boys put their whole hearts into this game, played back-to-back in the heat.
Yes.
And they were devastated, but they did amazing the whole
That's
season.
okay.
And I just think they deserve to be spoken about.
Absolutely.
I'm so proud of them.
I can imagine how crushing that could be, going back to back in the sun and not getting there. But you know what? They're champions to us.
They did amazing, and they deserve to be spoken about.
All right. The Little League. What's the name of the organization again?
Oviedo Little League.
All right. Congratulations. Thank you for telling us, Michelle.
Thank you.
All right. Bye-bye. All right. See here. Let's salute the champions from Eustis. Eudaris, good morning.
Hi, good morning.
All right. Who we saluting?
We're saluting my little man, Zane. He does karate. He's been doing it for about 2-3 years now, and he tested for his red belt, and it was his first time having to break a board, and he nailed it. He was so nervous, but he did awesome.
How many times did you cry?
Oh, so many.
Some people, my baby made straight A's. Deer's like, my baby broke that damn board. He broke that board.
Yes, he did.
Well, what's his name? And give him some love on the radio. What's his name?
Zane, I love you, buddy.
All right. Well, thank you for sharing that.
Thank you. Have a good one.
My baby broke that board. From Lake Mary, Jordan, good morning.
Good morning, Johnny's house.
All right, saluting champions. What's going on?
All right. Well, they aren't my kids, but their parents definitely raised them right. I just wanted to give a big on-air congratulations to RJ Harvey and Ricky Barber Jr. They're both football players from UCF, and RJ was drafted in the second round with the Denver Broncos. He's the highest drafted running back from UCF.
Okay.
And Ricky Barber Jr. was signed with the Washington Commanders.
Very good. Very
That's
good.
awesome.
Way to go, UCF.
Yeah.
All right. Well, thank
They
you.
are incredible.
It is
They're great guys.
It's gonna be interesting. This draft was something else.
We're going to miss them here in Central Florida. But congratulations, Ricky and RJ.
All right. Thank you, Jordan. All right.
Thank you.
Well, when the Panthers picked up Jimmy
I
Horn, who's
know.
from
I know.
Seminole,
I
so-
know. I was telling us, hey, welcome to the Carolinas, man. We appreciate it. Be what they're saying over there.
Let's see. XO Mobile powered by attorney Dan Newland. Interact need to check. It's a no-brainer. Call attorney Dan Newland. Let's see. Someone said their daughter's all-girls hockey team won the championship a couple weeks ago at the Orlando Ice Den.
All right. Congratulations.
That's pretty cool.
Mhm.
Salute Harmony High School and Osceola High School. The OBC champs, district champs, now heading to regional semifinals.
What sport?
It says OBC. I don't know what that means, but that's what it says. So apparently that's big things.
that's
And then over in Sanford, Bokeh, the girls, the water polo
Yes.
They won silver at state. So.
Yes. All right. We do it like every 2 or 3 weeks. So if your kid wins a championship or do extremely well, we'll do a shout out and you call us out and we can let everybody know about it. Speaking of the draft, somebody did a little thing and it got somebody in trouble. When did your kids get you in trouble? We'll get into that on Johnny's House. $832. That was a horrible practical joke done in the NFL draft, and a parent is in trouble. We're going to tell you that story. And if your kids got you in trouble on Johnny's House. 8:36, Johnny's house. A chance of showers, thunderstorms today. Otherwise sunny with a high of 89. It is 70 right now. Over the weekend was the NFL draft. And as you heard a couple minutes ago, Jordan called in and congratulated some UCF players. But the biggest talk of the draft was Shedeur Sanders, who is Deion Sanders' son.
Yes.
Even Brian and I had discussion. Brian said, I don't think he's going the first round. I said, Brian, I think he's going for a show in the first round. Brian said, I don't think so, man. The word on the street is, I don't care about the word on the street. I've been seeing this man kid play. I watched Colorado all year. He going first round.
Mm-hmm.
Next day I came in and said, brother, I was wrong.
That's so messed
First
up.
thing in the morning,
Yeah.
I was wrong. You were right. He did not go.
Well, I mean, I honestly didn't think fifth round. I thought like third.
I was
So
like,
I was off a little
dang.
bit.
Well, something happened, and Brian explained it. This is horrible, man.
Yeah.
I know they think it's funny, but it was horrible.
Well, so they were documenting everything for him because he's a social media star as well.
Yes.
So they were basically documenting the whole process for Shedeur Sanders. And so he's got this on video, but the kids that did it also were on video and they posted it. So the defensive coordinator for the Falcons, the NFL gave all the high prospects phones that all of the teams had contact numbers in. So they could call and get a hold of the person, but nobody else had the number. But every organization had it.
Yeah.
So the defensive coordinator for the Falcons, he had the number on an iPad, which apparently was left open on his desk at his house.
And he should be able to have it open on his desk at his house.
His 21-year-old son, who goes to, I think Ole Miss, they said he's in a frat at Ole Miss, was there, got the phone number and wrote it down. So then fast forward to Shedeur Sanders starts to fall in the draft. They videoed themselves calling him, pretending to be an NFL GM, and they looked up a name of an NFL GM, and they went through the whole process, telling him that, hey, we're going to take you. And he said, man, I've been waiting a long time for this. And they said, we're going to have to wait a little longer, and hung up. And then started tee-hee-heeing. And then they posted it. It went viral. Then everyone found out later that the kid was related, because they were like, how did he get the phone number? It's not a published phone number.
So the Falcons organization, the coach, everybody apologized, and even made the kid apologize.
The kid called Shedeur and apologized.
And Shedeur took his call.
I have a question.
Yeah.
Did that player get drafted at all?
Yeah, in the fifth round.
Fifth round.
Okay,
but he wasn't.
Because it would have been real bad if he really did.
Well, he slid. He was projected to be in the first round. He slid all the way down to the fifth round.
No, I'll put it to you in a way that you can really understand it. Nerissa, remember when you were holding out, we was waiting to be hired here?
Yes.
Can you imagine somebody from another station said, hey, this is so-and-so from so-and-so. I just want to let you know that we want you to be a part of the team. You're like, oh, thank you. I've been waiting this my whole life, but you got to wait a little longer.
Yo, you just gave me some chills because, when I got that phone call from you, I was crying tears of joy.
But what I said, you've been saying, I've been waiting so long. Wait a little longer. This ain't Johnny.
And in the meantime,
what I would have done.
He's lost $20 million probably in value on his contract because first round to fifth round. Now, that's not those kids' fault.
No.
Yeah,
But that's what he's going through in his mind as well. He's getting embarrassed because he's always been like the superstar, and now he's falling a little bit. So there's a lot of factors going into it that made it like a really bad kick in the gut. Now, I mean, whether you like him or not, it's not cool.
No. And the NFL's like, you know what? We're looking into it. And the dad's like, listen, it was my kid. So any punishment that.
But you can't the kid's 21. So there's a point where it's like, all right, you can't blame the dad. But I mean, to the point where you fire him, you can't. You can blame him because he raised that kid.
Yeah.
So you can say, well, you raised your kid with some questionable.
My office in my home, my son ain't allowed in it.
Yeah.
He ain't allowed in it. And I tell him, you come in if you're gonna pay. You see all this? These are bills. You gonna pay some of these and stay your ass out of here.
Yeah.
But if he did something like that, I would just stare at him.
Right.
For about an hour. Because he feels bad. I told Brian, I said, what I do is go to his dorm and look at one of his photographers and say, go up and tell so-and-so I'm here. He said, hey, man, your dad downstairs. Stop playing. No, he is. Stop playing. No, seriously. Your dad sent me up here. He's downstairs. He told me to tell you to come down. Because I'm just like...
We look at pranks differently, though, I would say, because of our job. Like, I could see a radio show doing
Yes.
this. And they would have been high-fiving, and there would have been pats on the back and everything.
And everything.
Because
you guys used to do some jacked up
right,
stuff.
because you prank people. That's kind of... So I'm not surprised that this happened. I'm honestly... I don't think that it's unfunny. I just think that the circumstances around it are jacked up. You stole a phone number from a dad from your dad.
Okay, not in this day and age, because we mentioned it before. You had to have permission to put somebody on air. Back in the day, if that kid would have called a radio station and say, "Hey, I have Shedeur's phone number. Dude, can we do it?" We would have called.
Absolutely,
we'd have called.
Absolutely,
we'd have called.
Right.
We would have.
And we would have given him tickets.
That.
We would have given him tickets for giving us the number.
Yeah. and we would have called.
And we'd have laughed. Ha ha ha.
And we would have gone on the air and say, it'd be cool if we had one of these kids that are being drafted phone number just to tell them good luck. And that kid would have called in and said, hey, I got Sadura.
Yeah.
Really, can we have it? And we'd look at each other. You want to do it? No, I'll do it. All right, who's she? We'll say he's the GM of, the Panthers. All right. Hey, Sadura. Hi, this is so-and-so, the owner of the Panthers. How you doing, sir? Doing good, man. I see what's happening in your draft, and I just want to let you know that, you know what? They messed up. It's going to be our blessing to have you on our team. Would you like to be a Carolina Panther? Yes, I've been waiting for this my whole life. Well, you know what? But wait a little longer.
I don't think I could work with you guys.
That is me.
Oh,
that is me.
That's tough. That's tough.
You're
And you
messing
know what?
with somebody's
But look, you know what?
future.
Ray,
Not really. We didn't control his future.
Ray,
We made fun of it.
that would have went around the industry, and we would have been heroes.
We'd have been heroes.
We never would have been without a job in radio.
Ever.
Ever.
It didn't see. That's where I look. It's mean, but it didn't affect his ability or his money making. They had nothing to do with him dropping. They just made fun
Imagine
of it.
that being your son.
It would suck. It would totally suck. But that's what practical jokes and pranks are. That's why it's like, on the one hand, it's jacked up. And it's
100%
not
jacked,
cool at
yeah,
all.
yeah.
And on the other hand, pranks are not supposed to be like friendly. That's why they're pranks. That's why they call the show Jackass.
Like, I feel for you, Ray. It's like we're
Hey,
speechless.
they were rough. The pranks back then were rough.
So
They
I
were
mean,
rough.
yeah,
They were
maybe
really,
it's
really
because of I grew up going through Jackass and Jerky
Yeah.
Boys and all
I
that
know,
stuff,
but like
which is
that's
what
like
they did.
injuring each other. Like that's a stupid form of pranks.
But see, when
But
you do a
this
prank,
is like mentally, you've worked for this your
Yeah.
whole entire
Yeah.
life,
Yeah.
which I understand your future is still set up and you just don't know about it. But the fact that
we
you're
would
like,
have we'd have lost listeners because there'd have been somebody like you going, you know what? I've never called a radio station, but what y'all just did, and we
It's
run
messed up.
and we run that call
Yeah.
too, boy, over
Yeah.
and over again.
Right.
I hate you guys. You guys are asses. Okay.
You know what's with all of this happening, you guys are making me think like, is the dad like low key kind of just being like,
No,
yo,
I
that's
think
what
the
was
dad is-
doing?
the dad's
No, I think the
embarrassed.
dad's disgusted
He's
by it because he
embarrassed.
might lose his job.
Yeah.
And his job is $1
Yeah.
million job.
Yeah. I want to find out, when did your kids do anything that got you in trouble? Got a pair of tickets to see Glass Animals at the Mid-Florida Credit Union Amphitheater coming up on June 19th. 407-919-1067, 877-919-1067, XL Mobile 41067, social media live stream. You doing your mind of your business and your kid did something and got you as a parent in trouble. We want to hear your story. We got tickets for you coming up on Johnny's House. As Hold You Too Sweet. Don't forget, coming up at the top of the hour, $1,000. Listen for it, and you can win $1,000. It's happening in about 9 o'clock. It's 8:47 right now, and it's going to be some sun. It's going to be some rain. Hopefully, 89 is a high. It is 73 right now. Got a pair of tickets to see Glass Animals, the Mid-Florida Credit Union Amphitheater coming up on June 19th. All we got to find out is when your kids got you in trouble for doing something really stupid. Alana from Orlando, good morning.
Hey, so I was the kid.
Oh, look at you, kid. What did you do? What did you do?
So my friend and I were rollerblading at a local park that we grew up at, and they had these like little ramps around the entire lake that you can walk down and go fishing. There's a little bench and stuff, and it was all wood. So we would go down this ramp with our skates and then put our rollerblades out in front of us, like kick your leg up, and kick all of the wooden fences in. So they all had holes. So we ran, the cops got called and we ran, and our parents ended up having to pay a hefty fine to the park.
So when they found out it was you, what did your parents say to you?
We definitely got in trouble. I actually ratted out my friend.
He says, I'm not going down by myself.
He got away.
Wow. Man,
she lives right here. She's going down with me.
You flip quick.
Oh, yes, I did, sir. My mom ain't going to be the only mom paying this fine.
Oh, my goodness.
I love that.
I wouldn't, you know what? Me and my friends were really close. I wouldn't have ratted on them. I would tell them, man, you about to tell your mama you did it.
Really?
I would have told him, tell your mama you did it, man. Or we ain't gonna be friends no more. You about to tell your mama you did it.
We used to rat on each other, but then still be best friends. And be like, hey, sorry.
We grew up together. We're still best friends.
Yeah.
Well, Ray, were the police involved?
Yeah.
Oh, as soon as my mom saw the bills, you're like, oh, no. Who else is helping me pay this?
Yes.
That's when there would have been a
I
problem.
didn't do it alone. She knew that I was instigated.
Oh my goodness, Ma, I didn't want to. She made me do it. Oh, she said I read it out my friend. How long did it take you? 30 seconds? Who was with you? Oh, it's her. She lived right there.
Oh, she knew. They all knew. We were always together.
All right, you hold on a second.
Yeah. If there was no monetary punishment, I wouldn't have said a word. But as soon as there's a bill, oh no, my mom ain't paying that by herself.
Yeah.
From Orlando, Casey, good morning.
Good morning. How are you?
Good. How did kids get you in trouble?
All right. Listen, when we were younger, we were coaching all our kids in All-Stars, and we had like 3 of the kids over at the house. We had all the All-Star lists for baseball on a sheet in my folder. The kids thought it'd be funny to look at the list and tell everybody not only on the list, but went to all of the other kids like that they didn't like and tell them, oh, yeah, man, you made the All-Star team. And then we had a banquet. We had a banquet, and we were calling out all the names. And, you know, these kids went home and told their parents they were on the All-Star list. And all of a sudden, their names weren't called, and it was like an uproar.
How did you find out the kids did it?
I looked at my son, and he just put his head down.
Oh, no. Oh, hell no.
And I was like, what did you do?
Oh, no.
Oh, man, it was not only mean, but it was.
Yeah, you better create an all-star B team because
say what, Ray?
you better create an all-star B team.
We're gonna have the first year we're gonna have an A and B.
That's what we had to do, but it was just one of those things. They thought they were funny, 10, 11 years old. It was not funny at all.
Oh my goodness, Casey!
Take this stuff serious.
Yes,
I can only imagine you saying, "Kid, what did you do? What did you do?" Wow.
Exactly, and they're like, we thought it would be funny. I said, who did you do it with? And man, they were quick to go, oh, it was blah, blah, blah.
Yeah. There's no
We made them sit out a game. We made them sit out a game for each player that wasn't on the All-Star team.
Oh, my goodness.
Parents eventually calmed down, but man, parents take baseball and travel.
Of course.
Oh,
yeah. Of course, because they have money invested. It's a lot of money.
Yeah,
a lot of money.
Everybody's Ken Griffey Jr. Everybody's going to be
of
Ken
course.
Griffey Jr. one day.
But hey, don't kill my kid's dream of being Ken Griffey because your kid called my house and told me he was Ken Griffey. Now you're telling me he ain't. Don't do that.
Exactly.
Hold on a second.
All my kids showing up to All-Star practice.
Yeah, exactly.
Nope. Your kid told me he's on the team.
That's right. Yep.
Here he is. He's here.
You want to mess around and find out?
What do you mean, coach?
Ray, what are you saying over there?
Oh, I'm like heated just thinking about
Yeah,
that.
because your kids play.
Oh my gosh.
Wow. He's a living example of what we're talking about.
Somebody got their mom in trouble when the mom actually told them to drive the sister's car and take her to Walmart. And I guess they didn't have the license. So, yeah.
Well,
got
that
her
was
in
mama's
trouble.
fault.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, Brian.
XL Mobile powered by attorney Dan Newland. Interact, need a check. It's a no-brainer. Just call attorney Dan Newland. Someone said even though the kid's 21, that's still that dad's responsibility.
Yeah.
Not necessarily the kid, but you got to lock down the information better.
Yep. Casey, prime example of what we were talking about. Get yourself a pair of tickets to see Glass Animals at the Mid-Florida Credit Union Amphitheater coming up in June. Ray, what you got, girl?
Did you ever wonder why Yoda speaks backwards? No? Okay. Well, I'm going to tell you anyways.
I was actually thinking, have I ever?
I mean, I know he does,
Yeah.
but I've never really
I didn't want
thought
to just lie to you. I'm like,
as to, and I'm a Star Wars fan, but I never really asked.
But George Lucas is coming out giving the secrets.
Coming up on Johnny's house.
Live from our Farrah and Farrah studios. If you've been injured, make it a Farrah fight.
XL 1067.
Make us the #1 preset on your car radio and on the free new and improved iHeartRadio app. Listen for all your music, radio, and podcasts. Free never sounded so good. XL 1067. Orlando's #1 hit music station.
Orlando, it's Johnny Magic. It's time for us to pay your bills and win $1,000.
Enter this nationwide keyword now at XL1067.com. Check. That's check.
Your chance to win $1,000 13 times every weekday from 9 to 9. Paying your bills. It's XL 1067.
Now, the Johnny's House Entertainment News with Ray.
So whether you care or don't care, I'm going to tell you why. I'm just kidding.
I was asking, have I ever wondered that?
I
And I
was
was like,
seriously-
I don't think I have.
Like Johnny, I was seriously trying to go, okay, wait a second. I'm a Star Wars fan, but
Yeah.
it's never crossed my mind as to why.
So I didn't want to just respond to you. It shows I'm really listening.
No, I know. I
Okay.
know.
I didn't even know he spoke backwards,
Okay,
honestly.
I didn't know he spoke backwards either. I thought
Yes.
he just spoke like gibberish.
It's not backwards. It takes
In
a word
question.
from the back and puts it on the front.
Oh, okay, so the words aren't backwards,
It's not
it's just
full
like-
on backwards. It's like tell the story you will instead of you will tell the story.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
So,
Okay.
anyways, George Lucas finally gave us an answer during the 45th anniversary screening of The Empire Strikes Back.
Okay.
He said, if you speak regular English, people won't listen to you and won't listen as much. So that is why he made Yoda as the philosopher of the movie. He had to figure out a way to get people to actually listen, especially 12-year-olds.
He waited 45 years to tell you that?
Yeah.
But it makes sense because, like, I'll give a great example. My mom, she, to this day, she struggles a little bit with her English,
Mhm.
but I have to give focus attention when she's talking to me to
Talking.
make sure that I can understand what
she's
it is
saying.
she's trying to say.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, that makes sense.
Uh-huh.
Well,
Okay.
sometimes when I watch like British movies or like movies
Yeah.
with accents, I really have to
I
like
put the
focus
subtitles
in
on.
and like
I gotta put the
yeah.
subtitles. I ain't-
So I mean, he was like if he had an accent or if it was like really hard to understand what he's saying, they focus on what he's saying, and so that's why he was like, okay, well, I don't really want him to have like an accent, so he had him speak like backwards.
Okay. All right.
I'm like, oh,
That's crazy.
Well, there you go.
After all these years, he waited until now to tell us.
I thought it was fascinating.
It is.
Yeah.
Speaking of
Mhm.
Speaking of movies, the box office is doing really, really well.
Mhm.
They're talking about the sales right now are up more than 100% from last year.
Well, nobody went to the movies last year.
I know, but I mean, like what they're
Yeah.
saying is Sinners obviously
Yeah.
was up against The Accountant 2,
Mhm.
and Sinners came out on top.
Yeah.
Sinners is doing very well.
Sinners has done well because of past hype.
Yeah.
You know, people like they talked about it after the first weekend. It's like, well, I want to see this thing.
They also didn't love the way they framed it. Like there was a kind of an outrage about the way they framed it as being a failure.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
So
yeah.
people were like, you know
made
what?
it.
I'm going to
show
go
it.
see it again to support because they
Yeah.
want it to do well.
Gotcha. So what they're saying is that Sinners has transformed into like this rare title that has become a runaway
Yeah.
like success. But also on top of like The Accountant 2 coming out, I guess there was a re-release of Star Wars Episode 3, Revenge of the Sith.
Yeah, so a lot of people hadn't seen it in the theaters. Like my son went and saw it. He's a Star Wars fan, but he was 2 years old when it was in
Oh,
theaters, so he didn't
wow.
get to see it.
So there was a re-release of that, and there was like a massive
Yeah.
boost in the box
Really?
office with
Yeah.
sales
How did
because of that.
How did Bookkeeper 2 do?
I don't even see that on this list.
Was it released?
The Accountant?
The Accountant
I mean,
is what,
not
yeah.
Bookkeeper, I'm sorry.
Yeah,
Accountant.
I was like, I
Same
don't
thing.
even
Yeah,
see that on this list.
Yeah,
The
yeah, yeah.
Accountant 2,
That's the
yeah.
Temu version.
Yeah, the team exactly.
It was number 2.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so it was number 2. But the supernatural vampire movie with Michael B. Jordan is number 1, they said. So
Nice.
domestically with a phenomenal $45 million. So
now it's made money. How much did it cost to?
Well, they need to get to 180 total,
Mhm.
and they're at 161 worldwide,
Yes.
Okay.
so they'll be fine.
Which is
yeah.
still pretty big. But yeah, what they're saying, the box office is back. For right now, it's 100% increase from sales.
Okay.
Travis Kelce and Jason Kelce, did you see them living it up in Vegas?
No. What are they doing?
On Sunday, Justin Timberlake posted an Instagram video, and they were actually all together golfing.
Oh.
So it was really funny because Michael Phelps, Blake Griffin, Travis, and Jason Kelce, they were all together. There was a golf invitational in Sin City. And so that's what they were all competing in.
You sure
And
they don't have a common sponsor somewhere?
They might.
It's probably a charity thing.
Yeah, probably because
Okay.
it's like this whole like golf competition
Yeah.
between the celebrities or the athletes, and so you could see them like living large, but they're hanging out with like Justin Timberlake and everything. But
A lot of celebrities, especially pro athletes, after they're done, they play in celebrity golf tournaments because they pay for their airfare, the
Yeah.
hotel, and everything they want to eat and drink. You know?
So this is the first time that Travis Kelce had been spotted, obviously, since him finishing off the season. And then Jason just had another baby.
Okay.
His wife Kylie just had their 4th child.
He's like,
So
look, man, I've been with my woman for like 3 months straight. I need a break.
he's like, golf, Vegas, yes.
I love her, but I need a break here. All right. What's trending? We'll update you on that. That's on the way next on Johnny's House. Nine 11 is Johnny's House. What's trending is up next. Norris, give us a little sample.
Yeah, we got to talk more about the NFL draft.
All right, coming up, Johnny's House. 913, Orlando's number one hit music station is XL 1067. You are listening to Johnny's House on a Monday. Well, the weather's going to be all over the place. They expect it looks a little overcast, a little bit. They say it's supposed to be sunny, then a chance of rain from 1 to 3, and then thunderstorms, maybe possibly counter this afternoon. 89 is a high rate. What we're looking at right now? 78?
Yeah.
Already? Damn, 78 right now. All right, Nerese, what's going on?
Well, before I get into it, got to pick a winner for the Alex Horn meet and greet at tomorrow's House of Blues sold out show.
Mhm.
Congratulations to Talia Swenson.
Congratulations. You understood the assignment and you did it.
Yes, man.
Good
We'll
job.
be in touch with you with the iHeartRadio promo team.
Okay.
So Central Florida might be a step closer to having a Major League Baseball team. This past weekend, the Orlando Dreamers committed to securing $1.5 billion in investments to make it happen. Right now, we're working on raising funds for a $1 billion stadium near SeaWorld. But here's the thing. While the search for a team is going on, it's possible that they are looking at the Tampa Bay Rays as a potential relocation because of the destruction that happened at the stadium during Hurricane Milton last October.
Once that storm hit, the city really let them know how they felt.
Yeah, they did.
The deal fell through again. So
Yeah, so
Did
we'll
it
see what
really?
happens.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Oh, no.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, I read it over the weekend.
Okay.
All right, we'll keep you posted with that. There is a wild video right now of a high-powered speedboat from Freedom One Racing that was trying to break a speed record, and it was going so fast that it went airborne. So you're looking at a vessel with 10,000 horsepower behind it.
I've seen that happen.
That's
Not in person, but I've seen video of that.
Insane, yeah. And it reached the speed of 200.1 miles per hour, and it literally flew in the air and started to flip around before it crashed into the waters. But don't worry, both pilot racers are okay. So
I'd eject the seat.
yeah, I can't
As
even.
soon as I saw I left control,
Yeah.
check me out.
There was the
Get me out of here.
they got cameras inside the boat, and like, because that was the first thing I thought of. I was like, oh my god, are they okay?
Yeah.
They're wearing like helmets and they're strapped in there like they're like racers.
Really?
So yeah.
Yeah.
So Brian was just talking about the NFL Falcons coach son who pulled that prank.
Mm-hmm.
Something that isn't a joke here. Our sister city, Tampa Bay Buccaneers, they drafted what is said to be the heaviest player in NFL history.
He's a big dude.
Yes, introducing Desmond Watson, standing at 6 feet 6 inches. This man weighs 464 pounds as a defensive player that came in from University of Florida.
He's giant.
Yeah, they're gonna work him.
Before that, the heaviest person drafted in was 410 pounds. But it's funny because he didn't receive an invitation to the NFL scouting combine,
Mm-hmm.
but he did impress the scouts at the Florida's Pro Day by benching 225 pounds in 36 reps. And also,
yeah, he's a strong dude. The thing is, if his footwork is good,
Yeah.
they won't make him lose weight. But if he
can't chase anybody down.
Yeah.
That's the
Yeah.
problem. But he got signed as an undrafted free agent.
Okay.
So he didn't get
Okay.
drafted.
Oh, wow.
He's on the team.
Yeah.
Well, he got
he
invited.
got a chance to make the team.
okay. Yeah, he
Yeah.
also did run a 40-yard dash in 5.93 seconds.
Yeah.
So
Like
That's
you said,
fast for a dude that size.
It
Yeah,
is.
but
So how can his bones carry that?
He's a
I'm
giant
like so
dude.
confused by that.
Listen, if he can hit somebody, they're gonna make sure his bones carry that weight.
Yeah, I know.
It's the NFL, baby. That's what they do. All right, we come back. We're gonna talk about a study about linking regular family meals and how it betters you. We're gonna talk about this coming up on Johnny's House. Lady Gaga, I'm listening to this song. I don't think she's saying some words in there. I think she's making up some sound.
Making noises.
Yeah. I'm like, wait, what she
It makes sense.
I'm
Yeah,
like,
Bad Romance was the same way.
Oh,
Yeah.
wait, what'd she say? What'd she say? Wait, it's Lady Gaga 920, Johnny's house. Rain expected, and then sunshine. Hopefully, we'll see what happens today. It is 79 right now with a high today of 89. Interesting stat that we were talking about off the air, and explain it, Nerese.
Yeah, so there's a study that shows strong links between regular family meals and better academic performances in children. So they're saying that kids who frequently eat dinner with their families tend to score higher in tests and have improved grades.
Now, growing up, we did that. We ate dinner every night together. And we'd have to wait for my dad to come home from a second job to eat it. And most times when he walked through the door, we're sitting at the table like, come on, bro. And here's the thing. If you think about it back then, there was no cell phone saying that, I'm going to be a little late. He just knew that he needed to get home at this time because that's what time we ate dinner together. And we did that. But now in my household, we eat breakfast more on the weekend than we sit down and have dinner. Me and my son, he takes his back to his room. He's like on his computer and he takes it right back. He's like, okay, see you shortly.
At what age did that start to happen?
3.
Really?
Deep in it.
No, I think it was probably beginning of middle school.
Yeah.
He's like, hey, I'm working on. It started like, hey, I'm working on something, and I don't want to stop. You mind if I eat it in my room? No, go ahead. And so you still working on something until finally, like, I go ahead. Hey, don't make a mess. If I come in here, if I see a crumb, if I see this, and he stop, and I'll go in and.
Your son is smart though.
Yeah, so now he. So I don't know what that stat. Maybe he'll be super smarter.
I was gonna say the stats like opposite for you and your son. It's like kids sit at the table and then get good grades. It's like no, your son has good grades. You don't got to sit at the table.
No, he sit there and he'll do it. But we'll have breakfast on the weekend. If I'm cooking, he'll sit down and we'll talk. But other than that, I usually sit at the table by myself in his room, and he'll come out with the plate going, oh, that was some good eats, and then go right back in. That's that age, man. They just want to be left alone.
Yeah.
It took me a while to get used to it. Ray, how often do you guys?
I mean, every time I have them, I sit with them and have dinner.
Really?
Yeah, whether it's like we sit at the dinner table and have dinner, or we'll sit like in the living room and we'll sit like on the floor and have a picnic.
Yeah. But you're always there.
But I'm always having dinner with them.
Yeah, that's what's going to happen.
I hope not. I hope that they always like to sit and have dinner with me.
But you know what you could do? Do what my mom did. Just pull out like la chancla.
Oh, yeah. You're going to sit there like it or not. You're going to sit there.
You don't want to beat them into having dinner.
You will sit here and eat, and we're going to talk about it. But no, we used to, and it was true. I mean, even back then, it was 7 of us that we talked about the events of the day or what happened in school and that kind of thing. And I was just like, wow, we've been tortured, but that's just how it was.
This sucks.
See, how about you?
No, we never ate dinner together as a kid. Like I could probably say maybe 3 times ever in life.
Mm-hmm.
We didn't even have really a dining room table.
Really?
No, my mom was working at night.
Yeah.
So because she had extra jobs and my dad wasn't around. So no, we didn't. We just ate when we ate.
Yeah.
Figured it out.
How about your son?
We never really sat at the table as a family and ate. When he was growing up, I would sit at the table with him, just me and him.
Yeah.
And then we got an island with a bar you could sit at, and then we all just sat there.
Yeah.
But we never really sat at a dining room table at my house either.
I think it was part of the whole cooking agreement because my mom would come home from work and cook that I want to see all y'all eat.
Yeah.
I sat here, I done work 8 hours, came home and cooked. No, I want to see y'all eat this. It was that kind of
but my wife and I don't even eat at a table. We sit on the couch and eat.
Yeah.
So
yeah, I got a TV table.
So do I. She didn't buy a set because she don't want a set in her house. She bought me one TV tray so I can sit there and eat.
Here's the funny thing about my TV tray. It made it through the fire.
Nice.
I'm like, wow. I guess you want to go to the new place.
Yeah. That's kind of off for me, at least, because I'm smart and I didn't have dinner at a table one time.
Yeah.
And my son did have dinner with me at a table and he had to work hard
to
get through school.
So I want to find out from you, do you have dinner with your family, sit down meal every single night? And did you do it growing up or you've done it now? Because they say, I can see where it would because now you're more in tune with what's going on. So why your grades messed up? How about this? Give me that piece of chicken, go back in your room and do your homework. See, I can see how that went.
Right.
You got a D. How about that? Give me your mashed potatoes. Get out of here.
Yeah.
I'm joking, y'all. 407-919-1067, 877-919-1067. Got a pair of tickets for you to see Chris Brown at Camping World Stadium September 30th. Ray, have you decided? Yes.
I don't know. I want to go. I just was so close last time.
Ray's going to be bending over, touching her toes in a meet and greet photo.
That's true. I mean, if I could get in with the girlfriend, we would have a epic. Actually, I shouldn't use that word.
I wouldn't even want to. I didn't want to see it. I wouldn't even want to see the photo that you
do like
you
some
get.
Eiffel Tower stuff.
Why don't you explain that to the people, Ray?
Nope. It's a thing in Paris.
407-919-1067, 877-919-1067. Trying to find out how you died every night right here on Johnny's House. I like that song. 9:35, Johnny's house. They say if you sit down and eat with your family every day, kids going to get better grades and be more productive. I want to find out from you. Do you sit down and eat with your family every night? Got some Chris Brown in concert tickets that we're going to hook you up with. But first, we need to hear from you from Kissimmee. Hey, Jackie, good morning.
Hi, good morning.
All right. Do you sit down with your family and eat every night?
It's a requirement. Yes, we do. We've been doing it for...
What do you mean by requirement?
As long as I remember.
What do you mean
they
requirement?
have to.
How old are they?
You cannot... They cannot eat in the rooms. I don't allow that. I don't allow eating in the living room.
Man.
We eat at the table all the time.
How old are they?
Yes, I have. Uh-huh.
How old are they?
Well, I have 4 boys. The oldest is 36, 34. But they don't live with me, only the youngest. So it's just me and the youngest. We always sit down to dinner together. And then when the oldest or the 3 oldest come over, they're always helping me cook. And then they're like, okay, I think they look forward to it. They're like, okay, time for dinner, everyone, let's go. So we'll move over to the dining room where I have more seats.
So do you say, all right, so-and-so set the table?
Yes.
You set the table.
Set the table.
Every night.
We
Set
set
the
the
table.
table. Yeah.
Set the
We take out the drinks. We sit together. We've always done that. And I guess maybe it does work because my kids are very successful. So maybe it does work.
You said that it's a requirement. If you want a biscuit, you got to sit you got to sit at that table,
Yes.
or you get no food.
Yes. We eat together all the time.
What if one of your kids say, "Not tonight, Ma, I ain't down"?
If they don't feel well or anything.
No, I feel
no.
great. No, I feel great, Ma. I just don't feel like doing that.
No, we all sit together.
Well,
all
I
the
understand
time.
what you're saying, Ma, but I don't feel like it tonight.
Too bad.
That's what I was waiting for. It's like, well, just don't feel like it, Ma. Just don't feel like it. Don't want to do it. You're like, well, regardless, you're gonna do it.
Yeah.
All right.
No, barely happened.
All right, you hold on a second. You said this. You want to eat here?
We use like paper plates and stuff.
Oh,
But
yeah.
if they're setting the table, that's
That's
impressive.
formal. That means somebody got to wash all the dishes.
Yeah.
I don't want to wash but a couple pots and a plate. That's all I want.
Maybe
man.
they set it with like paper plates. Maybe.
Hold on, we can ask. Hey, Jackie.
Yeah.
Do y'all set the table with paper plates or real plates?
Sometimes paper plates. Sometimes real plates.
Okay.
But I always cook. They wash the dishes. They never ask. One of my 4 boys will be washing dishes.
Okay, so you want to eat. Somebody got to wash the dishes too.
Yes.
I ain't even hungry tonight. I don't even want no food
She's
tonight.
got her house in check.
I know.
Yes, she does.
I love that.
Hold on, Jackie.
I mean, that's the stereotypical way it's supposed to
That's
be.
the way it's supposed to be. But after a while, when they get to that age around 13, 14, But Titusville, Carrie, good morning.
Good morning.
Eat at the table every night?
No.
No? How about growing
Not at
up?
all. I wish I strive to be like the last caller, but it just does not happen for my family that way.
Do you have a belt?
Are your
She's
kids?
like, yes, what is that for?
Are your kids failures?
No, see, that's the way I was raised, but I guess it's because of my family dynamics. It just does not work out.
Because sometimes you're like, look, I'm tired. I'm not trying to have this debate tonight. Eat where you want.
For real, my youngest is 7, and my oldest at the house right now is 23.
Mm-hmm.
So we kind of take turns at the table. It's like, oh, you're here, go ahead and eat. All right, bye.
Well, the 23-year-old, I make him eat at the table every night because I want it so uncomfortable in there that he wants to move.
Well, when he's there.
Like, hey, so we're at the table tonight. Really, Mom? Mm-hmm. Every night.
At least take out the trash. You know?
Oh, yeah, you got to do that.
Yeah.
Oh, you have to. It's like, hey, you didn't see the trash.
I hate answer your question.
Yeah, I didn't want to ask again.
What was that?
Are they failures?
Because the lady before said her kids were very successful.
All right. Hey, Carrie.
So I was curious.
Yes.
Are your kids failures?
No, my senior, she's about to get some awards and
There you go.
graduate
Well, there you
this
go.
year.
Okay.
And my 7-year-old, he's excelling in 2nd grade.
Well, there you
But
go.
my older one, he's struggling just a little
That's
bit.
okay. That's okay.
Well, the study's wrong then.
Yeah, it is wrong. All right, we got one more here. Kevin from Groveland, good morning.
Good morning.
All right, do you eat at the table every night?
So me and my wife do. We do not have any kids, but we have 16 plus nieces and nephews.
Yeah, I'm like that.
So I had some mixed reviews. So one of the nephews he actually just turned 16 and he wanted to have a Drake theme party.
Kevin, what the hell does that have to do with you eating with family every single night with the Drake theme party?
Let me tell you, he eats in his room.
Okay.
I think if he ate at the table, he would have chose a different theme for his 16-year-old party.
So you saying if he would eat at the table, he wouldn't have picked a Drake theme party?
I mean,
correct. Absolutely correct.
I see how you brought that around.
It could have been Michael Jackson, you know?
Hold on a second.
Is Michael Jackson better though?
He said the fact that he ate in that room and he wanted a Drake theme party. Ray, what did he say over there?
Somebody said that, where is it? Yes, every single night they eat together at the table. My boys are 11 and 16. I grew up the same way. It's not formal or anything, but we sit down and we talk about our day.
Yeah. That's the way it's supposed to be.
My children are in their 20s. Typically, we eat as a family 3 times a week.
Mm-hmm. Oh, really? That's not bad.
No.
That's not bad. Brian, what did he say?
XL Mobile powered by attorney Dan Newland Interact. Need a check. It's a no-brainer. Call attorney Dan Newland. They said every single night they eat dinner together. Friday and Saturday and Sunday, they do watch a little TV while they eat dinner.
Okay.
And their kids have straight A's, so they're successful. And if you ask their kids what happened at school today, they say, wait to dinner to find out.
Oh, wow. Did you put the ages down?
Because that's the dinner conversation. No, they didn't say the ages.
Oh, wow. All right. Jackie from Kissimmee. We're going to hook you up with a pair of tickets to see Chris Brown, Campbell World Stadium on September 30th. That's the weekend on Johnny's house. It is 9:46. We gotta get up out of here. Ray, what's going on?
I have to go get some doctor's appointments done and out of the way today.
Okay, good.
And then I don't know what else. Oh, I have to organize my house. It is a disaster.
Really?
Usually after a kid's weekend, everything is just everywhere. So
Yeah.
got to do that.
I'm supposed to get some blood work done, but I forgot to write down the date.
Nope.
That doesn't work.
They give you reminders, don't they?
Usually they'll send
usually I get a text to tell me, hey, your appointment's coming up.
Okay, I need that.
Yeah.
Because I need to get that done.
Now we know what you're going to do today.
No, I'm gonna wait for that text. I ain't ready to roll up in there so they can jack me up in my arm.
Oh my gosh.
What's that?
Doing walk-ins at those places.
I love those places.
Yo.
You see all forms of
all forms
of levels of life.
And those people do not play.
No.
I love it there too.
I heard this one guy goes, "Hey, listen." He was in the. I was getting my work done.
Yeah.
And the doors are all open.
Uh-huh.
He goes, "Hey, listen. I had a little weed about 2 weeks ago. Is it still gonna be in my blood?" Yeah, baby, it's gonna be in your blood. Is there any way I can get? I know what he's trying to ask. Right. That's not gonna happen. I really need this job. You should have thought about that when you smoked that weed 2 weeks ago.
Can I get some of your blood?
that's what he was saying.
The last time I was there, a guy tried to hand his like poop sample to the lady.
She put it over there.
She's like, I don't want that.
Put it over there.
She's like, put it in the box.
Put it over there. Oh my
It was
goodness.
so funny.
When that guy did that, the lady was doing me. She goes, "Happens all the time." Maurice, what you got going on?
So later on today, I'm going to be on XO1067. We're going to pick one more lucky winner for the meet and greet. If you guys want to hang out with me, I'll be on at 6 o'clock. And a shout out to Talia Swenson for winning today's meet and greet with Alex Warren.
Congratulations. Anything else going on in your world? That's about it.
No, I got to be an adult and get ready for this month, though. I'll tell you that.
Brian Grimes.
Nothing. Just a bunch of radio shows to do. And then I think today's going to be my yard work day. So
is it?
Yeah. Since I fired my landscaper man,
well, hey,
got to do all the work
you
myself.
might not. It's gonna rain.
Nah, that ain't gonna damn rain. They lie.
It's gonna rain today.
It's gonna be hot though. So
Yeah, it's
I'll
gonna be
do
hot.
that. Make sure you download the free iHeartRadio app. Make it your #1 preset. That way you never miss a keyword to win $1,000, which comes up in 12 minutes.
That is true. Ryan Seacrest, take this thing away. Have a beautiful day, y'all. See you tomorrow.
Peace out, everybody. The machine gave me a free Baby Ruth. That's like a Temu Snickers. Ugh. I'm starving, so I'm gonna eat it because it was free. But